Wiggins Show, where it's a lot going on. We discuss music, drama, celebrity gossip, pop culture, and everything in the entertainment world.
That's how we already know.
Stay tuned right here as we spill the tea, sip some tea, all raw for your enjoyment. Now grab your cup and buckle up.
Okay. Ooh. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we are back with another video. So listen, we got to get into some things. This is what you guys have been waiting for. You guys have been wanting to know what I thought about Megan Thee Stallion's freestyle on Sway. All right, so the only way I'm willing to give you this is if you guys are, or if we're going to keep it 100, because I can already feel the comments coming. But listen, we have to keep it real. We got to keep it real. Okay, so I'm going to keep it real. I will say that Megan looked good. I will say she appeared to be somewhat confident. But however, I don't think the freestyle was that hot.
You're trash.
Yeah, I don't think the freestyle was that hot. Listen, I'm not taking anything away from her or her rap ability. We know that the girl has what it takes. We know that the girl can rap. We know that she's a lyricist. We know that she's talented. But this particular freestyle was not her day. And unfortunately, this is probably the biggest radio platform that she's been on and actually done a freestyle. She's done other freestyles in the UK and on different platforms, but they weren't as big as Sway in the Morning. You know, places like Funkmaster Flex and Sway, those are big career defining rap moments for people. And unfortunately, I feel like she dropped the ball. I feel like her freestyle in Europe or on Beats One, whatever the heavyset guy is, with him, and she actually ended up putting that freestyle on her album. I think that freestyle was better than this one. Maybe she was nervous. This is her first time doing a press tour. She was after performing at Summer Jam. So maybe she was just kind of taking all the moments in. You know, she's now done the Joe Budden, Hot 97, Sway in the Morning. And it just wasn't good, y'all. It was okay. It was okay, but this is not. I mean, for me, this was the moment where she was supposed to define herself as the rap princess, as this woman coming up, and it was supposed to be trending. We were all supposed to be talking about how she bodied the microphone, and I just don't think that happened. And then if you watched it, you'll notice that she stopped, but I think she stopped because through the freestyle, she messed up a little bit, and I think mentally it got to her, and she was kind of over it because she realized how high the stakes were on this, and she kind of didn't deliver. But it doesn't mean that she doesn't have another opportunity. What she needs to do, she needs to go to Funkmaster Flex next time she's out in New York, and she needs to go ahead and body it there. And even if you need to pre-write some shit, girl, like, you need to go and get it done because you have what it takes. You have the talent. I just don't feel like you were in your element. I don't feel like Meg Thee Stallion was in her element. Maybe she was too hyped. Maybe she was nervous. And honestly, I don't think that the Biggie beat was the best beat. I don't know why. Maybe that's like an old hip hop head thing, but you know, that's just not my thing. When people freestyle, they try to go back to like these old classic beats to really show hip. Like, she could have freestyled to something a little bit more upbeat, up-tempo, something that she could have really got into, in my opinion. I don't feel like that was the right beat for her. I don't feel like she was inspired by the beat. I don't feel like she felt she can really pop her shit by the beat. And you know what? Sometimes I would have, and it's okay. What she should have said was, give me another beat. But, you know, people, because it's Biggie, they want to prove that they are rappers, so they can rap on a legendary beat with a legendary song. And listen, I would have gave her a Nicki beat if that was the case. I mean, not to cause any controversy, just to give her the beat. Shit. Or, you know, could have gave her a little, I mean, I guess Lil' Kim was on that record, but still, I don't know. it wasn't that great. It was at best average. Okay, it was okay. To me, it's not a wow woohoo moment. Like I'm not jumping out of my seat for Meg Thee Stallion's freestyle on Sway. I'm just not. Listen, you're gonna have to step it up when you get into these positions, Meg, because they got Cardi out here at the Billboard on the Billboard Top 100 as one of the hottest writers. And so, Megan, you popping shit, but you got to deliver. And listen, Megan, if you ask me, Megan's strong point is freestyles because her songs, while they're okay, semi-catchy, I'm more here for her freestyles. Her freestyles are a lot better than her actual songs to me. And so for her not to deliver on this, I was a little disappointed. But I'm not taking away anything from her talent and her ability. I think she's a phenomenal talent. I think she's awesome. I think she'll have a fantastic career. I think she just got a little nervous and I think she dropped the ball a little bit. That's all. But I do think that she can bounce back. Now, not for nothing, just throwing it out there. And I don't know how this press thing works. Now, to me, it seems as though that she went on a press tour. To me, the press tour seems a little late because usually people go on a press tour when they have something to promote. And she just put out the Fever mixtape. So to me, I would have thought she was going to do a press tour then. However, she did perform at Summer Jam in New York City. So that's when I guess she decided to do her press run. But what's funny is that she skipped Power 105 in the Breakfast Club. I mean, she did the Joe Budden podcast. She did Tway. She did Hot 97. And usually when they're in New York, they usually hit everybody. But she missed the Breakfast Club for some reason. Maybe they have something in the works later, or maybe not, because the Breakfast Club has strong alliance with Cardi B, and maybe it's not all as it's all cracked up to be. I did think I heard something with Megan saying that she's wanting to shut down any beefs with any female. So she's hanging out with everybody. And, she quickly shut down that BS that Asian doll was trying to stir up with Young Miami and Cardi B and things like that. And Asian doll, go sit down somewhere. You had your time. You were supposed to be the Texas girl. It didn't happen. Get off of Megan's dick and move on, girl. You will always be an opener. I told you this once. I told you this twice. You'll always be with Cash Doll. You and Cash Doll can go have a seat because it's not going to happen. You've made it as far as you're going to make it, and nothing is going to become of it anymore. Sorry. Had to tell the truth there. Now, Megan will have a long-lasting career. However, she did drop the ball on this, and I do think it's interesting that Charlemagne has not said anything about her or spoke anything about her or have solidified her or validated her in any way, but he's done it for every female artist that has been coming up, from Remy Ma to Nicki Minaj to Iggy Azalea to Cardi B. So you've heard of Megan Thee Stallion song. So it's interesting that the Breakfast Club, I don't know if it was her team or they denied her or who didn't have them come up there, but I think that's interesting that didn't happen. And I also think it's interesting that we haven't heard Charlemagne make any mention of her at all. So with that being said, listen, you guys let me know what you guys think. Do you think that this was one of the best freestyles you've ever heard? Do you think that this was a career-defining freestyle? Or do you think this was average? Do you think I'm hating? Let me know in the comments right down there below. And for those who didn't catch the freestyle, I'm going to put the link in the description box so you can watch the freestyle. Then you can come back and let me know what you thought in the comments, all right? Until next time, I want you to keep that same energy. And I will see you soon. Make sure you guys like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Oh, one more thing. If you have any information, news, tips, gossip, things you guys want me to cover, any other artists you guys would like me to cover, email me at thearmonwigginshow@gmail.com or hit me up on Twitter at thearmonwigginshow and on Instagram at thearmonwigginshow. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I love you, and I'll see you soon.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.